Hi guys, today I will be sharing how to make carioca my sweet ambition way. This is half a cup of desiccated coconut, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 2 cups of glutinous rice flour, and 3/4 cup of water. You may need to add less or more water, but that's depending on your glutinous rice. So we're gonna combine the glutinous rice flour, the desiccated coconut, and the sugar. Give it a mix and then slowly add the water. Don't add the water all at once because you might risk flooding the glutinous rice flour. So every time you add water, check the consistency of your glutinous rice flour. For this recipe, I use exactly 3/4 cup. But again, you might need to add more or less depending on the kind of glutinous rice that you have. What's important is for the flour to come together and form into a dough, just like this. If you find that it's too wet, you can add more glutinous rice flour to correct the consistency of the dough. So once it comes together, get about 1.5 teaspoon of the dough and roll it into a ball. Don't make it too big because if you make it too big, you're gonna risk um, undercooking the dough. So the outside will be cooked and the middle will not be cooked. So just a decent portion, just like this, because this will get bigger or expand when we cook it. So once you roll the dough into a ball, using a skewer, this is an important step. We're gonna make a hole in the middle. So it will help the dough cook in the center. So do that to all the glutinous rice balls. So I've got a frying pan in here. I'm adding about 1.5 cups of oil, and my heat setting is medium low heat. So once you can see that the bubble is coming into the wooden stick, we can now add or fry the carioca balls. So again, medium low heat. I'm cooking my glutinous rice balls into batches. I'm using a wooden skewer. If they stuck together, just use the skewer to separate them. And then once they started floating, give it about 30 seconds before taking it out of the heat, just to make sure that the center is cooked. So at this point, the dough is ready. I will take this out of the heat now. And I'm gonna work on with the second batch of my carioca dough balls. This took me about 1.5 minutes to cook. But again, depending on the size of your balls. So now that the second batch is cooked, I'm gonna put back my first dough back in. So this is the first batch. I'm putting it back in the heat. And then I've got half a cup of dark brown sugar in here that I'm adding into the mix. And then this will coat all the Carioca balls. The amount of sugar that you will add here, there's no exact measurement. It depends on how much you like. You can add more or less. Give it about 40 seconds before taking it out of the heat. Or once you can see that the Carioca took all the brown sugar, and now we're just gonna take it out of the heat. And this is what it looks like after cooking. You can enjoy this as it is, or I just gonna insert this into a skewer. If you can tolerate it with by using your hand, just use your hands, because I find that if you use tongs, it's pushing the air out of the Carioca and it's causing it to be deformed. So as much as possible, just use your hands to insert the Carioca into the skewer. And this is the finished product. I hope you give this a try because this is really good. It takes me about 15 to 20 minutes to make this. And just to show you what it looks like inside when you bite into one of the Carioca. This is crispy on the outside and chewy in the middle. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Bye!